Just got done watching Halloween, about to review it. That shit was intense, my boys! Let's get into this review. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Quick Bait Entertainment. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Quick Bait Entertainment. I'm your host, Hollywood Holguin, and I just got done watching Halloween 2018. And my boys, I am absolutely impressed. I am satisfied. The nostalgia of this movie, the callbacks to the original, the music from John Carpenter, everything about this movie I truly enjoyed. The suspense, the horror, the kills. There are so many good moments in this movie that just made me so happy. It made me happy for the character of Michael Myers. It made me happy for the director. It made me happy for Jamie Lee Curtis herself, who just did an absolutely wonderful job playing Laurie Strode once again. This movie really did feel like a completion to the story of Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. Or is it? Who knows? We gotta see what happens, because you can't kill the boogeyman, my boys. Like, I'm a huge Michael Myers fan. I have a special place in my heart for Halloween, the original John Carpenter movie. I even love the Rob Zombie remake, the first one. The second one, no idea where Rob Zombie was going with that one. But hey, to each his own. It's Rob Zombie. Of course, he's gonna get a little bit crazy with the sequel. But look, I love Halloween, my boys. Michael Myers has always been a special place in my heart. You are awesome. I do. The best slasher killer. I don't care what anybody says. Look, this movie is fantastic. I love the callbacks in this movie to the original. Even from the scene where Laurie Strode's granddaughter's in the classroom and she looks out her window and she sees Laurie Strode standing there. Just all these like mini callbacks. The cop scene, the scene in the window, the scene in the attic. There's just so many callbacks in this movie that just gives you like the sense of the original Halloween. And I absolutely had a great time watching this. It was just so suspenseful. Now, it's not like a really jump scary movie. They were really paying attention and focusing on the story and the character art of Laurie Strode and how she's dealing with this, how she's a victim of trauma. That was my biggest thing. She's a victim of trauma and how she grows from that, how she prepared for her brother to return, Michael Myers. And Michael Myers, man, these are some of the best Michael Myers kills I've ever seen. Like, there's so many badass scenes in this movie. It even surpasses some of Rob Zombie's, because that was the one thing I liked about Rob Zombie's Halloween, is just how extreme that movie was. But this one really takes the cake for Michael Myers killing scenes. Like, this just absolutely insane. I love how this movie starts off with like trying to be like these two like this British couple trying to have this like podcast interview with Michael Myers and Laurie Strode. We get a really good shot of Michael Myers without his like mask on, has a beard, buzzed head. It was something we have not seen before. And we get this couple going out there trying to do like a podcast. I honestly think what they should have done with that is they should have contacted Shane Dawson. They should have said, Shane, let's make money together. Come be in this movie. We'll have you be featured in it. We'll have Shane Dawson pretend that he's looking for Michael Myers and Laurie Strode to do this YouTube documentary series that he did with Jake Paul and all these other YouTubers. They would have made so much money if Shane Dawson was in this movie trying to do a documentary for YouTube on Michael Myers and Laurie Strode. That would have been so badass. If I was writing it, that's what I would have written for this movie. But they try to stay with the theme of nowadays. There's one cool thing where they're talking about one scene in the movie. One of the teenagers, one of the rebellious teenagers, is talking about how is Michael Myers stabbing a couple people really bad, and now in the climax of today in today's world, and it brings up that interesting subject. You don't see a lot of serial killers nowadays. You know what I mean? It's a whole different genre. Things have changed in the horror industry. We're not seeing a lot of slasher movies, and I do have to say this is one of the best slasher movies I have seen in a very long time, my boys. There's some things that I could be very nitpicky about this movie. I didn't like the whole Dr. Loomis copy. He was literally useless in this movie. I have no idea. Like, his whole fascination was just to hear Michael Myers speak. That was just weird. It just felt like they added some random old guy that was similar to Dr. Loomis. I would have just like had like little flashback scenes of Loomis. That would have been better for me. And the pace. I think pace was an issue in this movie. I think they wanted to make it because it was like under 2 hours. So I really did think there was like a rush in this movie. They were really rushing to the climax of the point where Laurie Strode finally conquers her demon of Michael Myers. So I do think pace was an issue, but it didn't ruin it for me. I just felt like it was moving super fast. There was really no break from start to finish. It was boom, 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 straight to the point. And I really do think if they would have gave it probably an extra 30, 40 minutes of this movie, I'm a sucker for long movies. They really could have fleshed out these characters a little bit more. We could have seen a more describable character of Laurie Strode, even though I do think we got a lot of details. I think with a little bit more time, an extra 20, 30 minutes, we could have gotten even more into the mind of Laurie Strode, going through this traumatic experience, waiting all these years. We hear that she had a divorce, her daughter resents her. I would have loved to see more of the relationship between the daughter and the mother, and other than pace and the Dr. Loomis thing, I have to give this movie a very, very, very solid 8 out of 10, my boys. It is really good. It's super entertaining. If you're a fan of Halloween, you're going to absolutely enjoy this movie because it is absolutely entertaining and one hell of a good time. There isn't really that many jump scares or really scary moments. It's just a really badass slasher movie that calls back to really iconic moments from the Halloween original movie. And that's what I enjoyed the most. And if I had to rank it in the Halloween order, I would still have John Carpenter's original Halloween number 1. I would have this remake at number 2. I would probably have Rob Zombie's remake of Halloween number 3. Halloween 2 number 4. And then Halloween 4 number 5. That's just my rankings. You guys let me know down below in the comment section if you've seen the movie. Comment down below. Sound off. What did you think of Halloween 2018? I absolutely loved it. I marked out so many goddamn times because there's just so many moments. There's a moment in this movie where he sits up and I marked out so hard, my boys. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, slap the thumb, subscribe and join the Clickbait Click for daily uploads Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week. Links down below in the description. Check out our sponsor, Collar X Elbow. Use the promo code QuickBaitQuick to get 10% off on all their merchandise, t-shirts, sweaters, backpacks, hat, you name it, they got it. Link down below. Follow us on Twitter if you want to interact with us, my boys. I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys enjoy your Sunday fun day. You guys have a great day. Mike Myers, you can't kill the boogeyman. Too sweet.